Here is another Reddit video. Remember to like and subscribe. What is a sign of low intelligence? Having your hand be bigger than your face. I know your tricks, fool me won't get fooled again. The old saying out of Tennessee. Texas may be in Tennessee. Texas, Tennessee. Making strong opinion on topics you don't understand, thinking you know more than you know, or more appropriately, not understanding how little you know. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Posting blatant stupidity to Facebook as reported by the Dunning-Kruger Times. I wish I was kidding. Shouting Dunning-Kruger at people you disagree with is another, somewhat meta sign. As someone who tests IQ as part of his job, I find an odd trend is strongly predictive of low to borderline IQ, being able to read fluently but then struggling to paraphrase what was read. So not understanding what they read means someone is not intelligent. Am I reading your comment correctly? Hope so, ha 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 ha. Go through my post history and you'll get an idea. I'd argue that knowing or suspecting that you have a low intelligence implies you are smarter than you think. To know the limitations of oneself is a good indication of intelligence. Of course, it's likely this post was a joke. Constantly talking about how smart you are. It's an insecurity. It's a pretty decent rule of thumb that if someone is going out of their way to call themselves some positive trait, they are not that thing. Very true. One of the secrets of reading people. People who brag about certain things seem to be most insecure about that trait, although this doesn't apply 100% of the time. Like those people who manage to interject that they are Christians into every advertisement or conversation. The boy's gonna take you for a ride and it's gonna cost you money. People who think they are always right. Absolutely right. No way we are wrong. You cannot be wrong if you don't speak. Taps head. Getting sucked into MLMs. My friend has just been duped by another one. She's actually really smart, but she's naive about these kind of scams. The first one was skincare, and I gently explained over a few weeks what was going on and how the company works. Because she was being pressured to buy more, she took my word and go out. Now she's doing travel agent thing. She asked me what I thought and I said, do you have to pay in order to earn? Yes, she said there's a sign-up fee. I told her it was a scam, but she's gone ahead with it anyway because it was another close friend who involved her. I have to be supportive, but I just want to shake her, and I wasn't to scream bloody murder at the other girl who involved her. Name calling in an argument. And believing stereotypes. Believing everything on the internet or TV, thinking reality TV has anything to do with reality. Denial in the face of clear evidence. Intelligence isn't so black and white like this. Just because someone doesn't know how to do a certain math problem or like skill doesn't automatically make them dumb. Maybe those people were never taught that specific thing, or maybe they have a hard time with it and they're working on it. The completely inability to have a calm debate with someone with an opposing view. Making good money and yet still broke. Not to confuse knowledge with intelligence. Intelligence is the ability to process information/knowledge to solve problems or make good decisions. Intelligence has to do with how you think rather than what you think, and for me, sign of low intelligence is not being able to connect the dots, not able to process the information, not being able to imagine things you can't directly see, not accepting out-of-the-box ideas, close-mindedness, taking big decisions by faith. Getting bored easily is also linked to low intelligence, and more. Getting bored easily is understandable. If you're intelligent, it could be easier to find more ways not to be bored, but also low intellect could mean you don't get bored easily, like being on Reddit for hours a day. Plenty of low and high intellect people don't get bored. If that's what you mean. Lack of self-awareness. Not looking into both sides of an issue. There are always two sides, but you are uninformed on the subject until you have looked at both. Thinking there are only two sides to everything. Came here expecting a bunch of upvoted negative personality traits that have nothing to do with intelligence. Got a bunch of upvoted negative personality traits that have nothing to do with intelligence. No, being arrogant, or rude, or bigoted is not the same as being stupid. Thanks for watching.